To go over this trend example. So if we backtrack, it's a bullish week. How do I know that? Because Sunday opening price open, traded below, then it went up, and we rejected this external zone here. But never mind that. We can see yesterday's profile point of control is above the last 2 days point of control. So that's showing momentum to the upside. We're rising. This profile is more it's more B shape. It's close to a D and B, but it looks to be more B shape. So that's saying buy. After price leaves yesterday's profile, the last 2 day profile is going to tell it to buy, right? So we're buying. In this case, we're already above yesterday's profile, and it's our entry window. So I would be anticipating a break in continuation or to trend higher. Since we're already above, I'd be anticipating a break and retraction. Let's go on the 3-minute time frame. And this would be my starting point. And let's carry it here. Now let's mark my liquidity my end zone. Right? So that would be my entry. It's at 68. Let's go down to 28. So let's go down to 28. So let's go down to 28. Now we go for a 1-to-1. And since there's structure, we can then extend it. Right? So now we're able to go for a 1-to-3, 1.3. But in this case, we see price continue to trend until we never got entry, right? So by time as 8:30 a.m. I would have been up, and if we look, the profile is obviously E-shaped, so that itself would tell you it's trending. So if it's trending, we can anticipate that our entry will come here. So what should we do? Well, in the trending phase, as you should know, we have 3 options. Either we'll have the void range sharp node zones, or we'll have price crossing over a 2-day point of control, giving us a non-sharp void zone entry on the 50-minute time frame. We didn't cross over any 2-day point of control, so that's excluded. The next option would be that the trend creation, right, where we get to see price creating the trends within the profile. So that technically is more suited in this case. So what should we do? We should be looking for B-shaped node zones in a trend. If we look here, there's nothing there, there's nothing there. But if we go in the profile, we can then see a startup of what seems to be B-shaped nodes. So we have here and we have here. This one looks to be more weaker, and then we have here. So in this case, let's say we'll scale in here. Well, we should have this as a scaling entry. But since there's no current structure, we'd have to target a 1-to-1 unless structure is created. And in this case, too fast. And right here, as we'd be in the market live, it's 9:30. We then have structure. So we don't have to go for that 1-to-1 anymore. We'll extend. And now we would have won the trade. But now, here's what I'm really getting at. You would have been anticipating a break in continuation. However, you would have missed the entry because this is where the liquidity end zone was. What I'm getting at is the profile showed it was trending. So you should have went with a trending entry model. And in this case, we have 1, 2, 3 B-shaped nodes. So you should have targeted one of those instead. And it's very important to pay attention to detail.